welcome to Concacaf Nations League. Today's matchup is between Anguilla and Turks and Caicos. Your pitch conditions, it's warm, folks, 88 degrees. There will be hydration breaks today, and I fully approve of them. Let's take a look at our League C Group B, which includes Turks and Caicos and Anguilla, the two teams here, and also Belize. Each team will play each other twice here in the Concacaf Nations League. Welcome. Should be an exciting tournament once again in the 4th edition of the Concacaf Nations League. Coming into today's matchup, Anguilla is ranked 41st and Turks and Caicos ranked 38th, but I'm not sure so much that matters. As far as the last two times these two teams met, been very, very close. Back in March of this year in leg 1, it was a 0-0 draw, and then in leg 2 it was a 1-1 tie with Anguilla winning on penalty kicks 4-3. So I certainly expect a very close matchup today. We are awaiting the traditional walkout and the pomp and circumstance that ensues. Each team's anthem will be played. The anthem for Anguilla, by the way, is called God Bless Anguilla, the local anthem. And for Turks and Caicos, this land of ours, the national motto of Turks and Caicos, beautiful by nature. And if any of you have ever been to Turks and Caicos, gorgeous, gorgeous country like so many of these in the Caribbean and the Concacaf nations. The national motto for Anguilla, of course, unity, strength, and endurance. The nickname for each team, the Anguilla Rainbow Warriors. And then, of course, for Turks and Caicos, very simply, the acronym TCI team. Looking forward to seeing one of the stars, long time now for Turks and Caicos, and Billy Forbes. He's been with the national team for 16 years. Talk about endurance. He has 32 caps and 8 goals. He is a well-decorated veteran of many pro leagues. His latest club team, Turquoise Beach Soccer Turks and Caicos. As I mentioned at the top, we will have hydration breaks. It's warm, obviously, with a 3 p.m. start. Hydration so critical, water and electrolytes, and credit to Concacaf for making sure that these players are safe in the heat. Dehydration is no joke. So expect water breaks at the 30th minute and the 75th minute. We will meet the teams shortly, get the starting lineups, meet the officials. And they are now calling out the starting lineup on site. We will have the anthems for each team during the walkout. You can see the officials in your lower left in the very sharp red tops and black shorts. The captains will lead to each team, the Concacaf song, always inspiring. And we will hear the anthems now. I'll catch you on the flip side. We'll honor each team's anthem with silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Anguilla. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Turks and Caicos Islands.
There you see Billy Forbes in the 7 jersey, captaining the team for Turks and Caicos, and always an important part of the pomp and circumstance, the shaking of hands, not only with each other, but with the officials. Everybody agreeing to abide by the spirit and the letter of the beautiful game, the FIFA laws. The referee's charged with keeping players safe on the pitch. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting 11 for Anguilla. And head coach Keith Jeffrey. In goal, Jelani Lawrence, the 5'11", 41-year-old, still getting it done. Number 8, your captain, Jermaine Hughes. And also number 10 in the 10 jersey, Kane Connor, a 20-year-old with 5 caps.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, starting lineup for the Turks and Caicos Islands. In goal, number 1, Samuel.
We are going to meet our officials now, looking sharp in the bright red, our match officials. It is Ignacio Fuentes from Guatemala, Christian Alvarado, Luis Ventura, and Mario Escobar, all from the great country of Guatemala. There you see Jermaine Hughes on your left, Billy Forbes on your right. The coin toss will be followed by exchange of flags after the photographs with the captains and the officials. It's always a great day. Tournament play, Concacaf Nations League. I mentioned the 4th edition as we are about ready to kick off here. Let's take a look for the home side, and head coach Aaron Lawrence in goal. Number 1, Samuel Harvey, the 6'4" youngster. I said youngster, just 14 years old in goal. And number 7, your captain, we mentioned Billy Forbes, but also keep your eye on number 17, Junior Paul, in the midfield, 9 caps, 4 goals for his country. Again, the last time they played a 1-1 draw, and it went to PKs, and Anguilla won 4-3. The home side, the tournament host, as we see the head coach Keith Jeffrey for Anguilla, giving a hearty hug to Aaron Lawrence, the head coach for Turks and Caicos.
Today's venue coordinator and match coordinator is Gwen Salmon of Antigua.
And we are underway here in Turks and Caicos Islands. It's Anguilla in the white tops, and the home side, Turks and Caicos Islands, in the all blues today. I'm Jamie Watson, honored and thrilled to be here with you today for the 4th edition of the Concacaf Nations League tournament. If you recall, the finals were held earlier this year at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas, where the United States took a 2-0 win over Mexico. 59,000 football fans on hand to witness it. And there's an early attempt asking for a handball. The captain, Hughes, took a left-footed shot wide of the frame. Ball still in play. Anguilla on the front foot so far in this first minute. We're a long way away from the 2025 Concacaf Nations League final, but lots of football to be played in September, October, and November in the FIFA windows. And here comes Turks and Caicos, there's Billy Forbes. On the ball right now. And he will throw it in, the 33-year-old. Certainly the most capped player on his team. And oh, by the way, he scored the goal last time they met in the 23rd minute, the second leg, a 1-1 draw. Long throw in coming in. It's Belazaire. And Anguilla Kiers, and gonna call a foul there on number 19, Lewis Robert Evans. So it'll be a free kick coming out for Anguilla, and they'll play it back to their goalkeeper. This is Jelani Lawrence. Kane Connor in the 10 jersey, marshalling the midfield for Anguilla. Ball bouncing around in the box. Oh, wide left. Oh, my. We almost had a big 5 moment goal. We talk about them all the time. The first 5 and last 5 of each half. Let's watch this replay. And beautiful leave. But it's the captain, and I believe that's number 9, Lamar Carpenter. Just misses wide left. Once that one back, he does. Upset with himself. But what a deft, beautiful touch by the captain to leave it for Carpenter. This is the beauty in the beautiful game right there, on display by Anguilla. Here's the ball down to the left flank on the counter by Turks and Caicos, and that's cleared. Be a throw-in for the All Blues. You can see the trees whistling in the background. About a 15 to 25 mile an hour east wind here. Not sure it's going to affect play that much. We shall see. Corner flags look pretty calm right now. Evans will leave it off for Belazaire, who will take the long throw specialist. You can see a mass of humanity in the penalty box. Nearly got it to the PK spot. Impressive. And that ball sails well over the crossbar. Goal kick coming out for Anguilla. Get a close-up look there of Lewis Robert Evans, the 26-year-old, currently unattached to a club team. Very few players on their national teams are unattached. I'm sure it will be temporary. Down that left flank, blazing for the Turks and Caicos. Oh, nice grab. Jelani Lawrence pulls that one in. I think that's Junior Paul on that left flank, and dangerously close to the foot of the captain, Billy Forbes. There's another foul call as we get a good look at Raymond Burry. He is fouled there by Javis Jones. So free kick. See the jerseys blowing in the wind. Asking for 10 yards, which is the rule, the law of the game. Ball in the right channel. Good battle there with Ross Smith Monsieur. Gonna hear him shout. We'll watch the foul here. Kieran Lake Bryan gets a part of his foot. Hopefully he's okay. Walking it off is Monsieur. And that'll be a corner kick. So it was a lot of possession for Anguilla in the first 5 minutes, and now Turks and Caicos putting on quite a bit of pressure here. You can see the corner flag seems to be not favoring either side, but blowing across the pitch. It'll be a left-footed in-swinger. Service, far post, and handled easily by Jelani Lawrence, the goalkeeper for Anguilla in that sharp goalkeeper kit. They always get the best looks. Unique anyway. So it's early. Each team sort of getting equal possession opportunities. There are 37 group stage matches that'll be played from today to the 10th of September. Unable to clear it. Shot is blocked, and now it's finally cleared by the Rainbow Warriors. Quite a back and forth game. Transition ball. That'll be a throw in for TCI. Of course, this tournament serves as a qualifier for next summer's 2025 Concacaf Gold Cup. Callum Park playing that ball forward out on the left flank, and that's cleared up into the treetops. It's Nathaniel Owen for Anguilla playing that out of bounds, and now we go the other way. Lamar Carpenter called offside. There's the captain, Billy Forbes. Some fancy footwork by Beret. And all smiles from Raymond Beret. Plays for Academy Eagles FC, the 27-year-old, drawing triple coverage. And finds a way to draw a free kick. It'll be taken by Makinson Cadet. Low driven ball, most effective. Back to Cadet. Lovely move. He'll play it out in the flanks. Monsieur. Oh, nutmeg. Goal kick, says our assistant referee, Luis Ventura. Here's Monsieur 1v1, watch the nutmeg. They say it doesn't count unless you're the first to touch it on the other. I'm just kidding. We used to play that in Division I, where I come from. The nutmeg only counts if you touched it on the other side, and in that case right there, did not happen. It's a good reminder, defensively, you don't want to defend that way. 1 foot behind the other, not level so that they can nutmeg you. 12th minute, scoreless, just feeling each other out here. Been a very even Steven game. It's a long service, far post to the captain, heads it back. Ball on the left side in the box. Anything can happen. Lake Bryan unable to make much progress there. It's good defending by TCI. That's Billy Forbes, the captain, wearing the captain's armband on his left bicep. Monsieur, the Route 1 ball over the top to the captain. We've seen a lot of matriculating on the ground through the thirds. We've seen a lot of Route 1 balls in this match already. And there you see the possession just about 50-50. As we've mentioned, it's been a very good game so far. Monsieur to take the throw. Cadet back to Monsieur. Belizaire. Monsieur. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, what a lovely try and take. The degree of difficulty off the charts. You gotta tip your hat to the effort by number 17. We talked about at the top. There's Junior Paul. Oh, I mean, you want to talk about the beautiful game. Gorgeous movement. The ability to time that, to get that on frame. And you must applaud the effort. This is how you achieve greatness. You try great things. It's the big man, Callum Park, in the number 20 jersey for TCI. 9 caps for Callum Park, plays for the SWA Sharks FC. Hughes, the captain, looking for his running mate up top, Carpenter. Carpenter almost cashing in the first minute. It'll be a throw in for Anguilla. Delaney Francis, just 18 years of age, to take the throw. Plays for Diamond FC in his club ball. Another long throw coming in. Long and strong, headed out by TCI. There's a service into the box, but handled by the goalkeeper for TCI. There's Samuel Harvey, the 6-footer. Plays for Cheshire Hall FC. Samuel Harvey, born October 15th, 2009. And by my calculations, he is 14, will be 15 in October. There's number 6 for Anguilla, Jarvis Jones, the 19-year-old, writhing in a bit of pain. We'll take a look at the replay here. Didn't see anything there. This is the first minute almost goal. That's right, by Carpenter. Oh, nearly cashed in there as we watch some highlights. And just what a gorgeous take by Junior Paul. Even better ball from Monsieur. 40-yard dime to the left foot, just over the crossbar. course, Concacaf does a wonderful job. Medics, as we look at the fouls, 3-1 in favor of Anguilla, and it steals. Five to 4 in favor of TCI, and Mr. Jones is going to take the stretcher off. He's going to take advantage of the medical team provided by Concacaf to make sure everyone is safe. Ambulance is usually parked just not in our view right now. Once again, we'll see the replay here. And of course, he steps and reaches and gets a big-time blow from Callum Park, and yeah, that hurts. All you youngsters watching must wear shin guards. They are required for that very reason. Hopefully Jones is okay. Of course, Anguilla will play a player down until there is a determination of whether he can come back to the pitch. There's Samuel Harvey. Minute. Really good game so far between these two. If you're just joining us, we are in Providenciales, Turks and Caicos Islands. Beautiful day, 88 degrees. And Kieran Lake Bryan with 10 caps will lead that for the long throw, the long, strong throw by number 5. That's Alexander Fleming, 19-year, also plays for Diamond FC. Checking on our injured player. Looks like we might have a substitute. We will keep you posted on that. Callum Park plays that out wide. Relieves some of the pressure. And now TCI will slow it down. Monsieur with the service, lofts it high, the wind getting a hold of it, but easily handled by the big man, Jelani Lawrence, the goalkeeper, the neon green 1 jersey. End to end, we have gone. Monsieur. You can hear the coach calling for a high press. Keith Jeffrey of Anguilla. And as a result, they do a nice job drawing that foul. Watch the replay here. And once again, it's Callum Park. The wrecking crew takes down Kane Connor. appears to be a booking for Callum Park. He was the same gentleman who took down Jarvis Jones. So Kane Connor, we mentioned at the top, the 20-year-old standing over this. And there it is, the yellow card given to Callum Park, as we suspected. Long throw once again for Anguilla. Headed out by TCI. Connor dumps it back in. And again, a tough shot on the first touch by number 11 for Anguilla. Rennie must have come in, not in the starting line, it must have come in for Jarvis Jones. But Rennie, the 16-year-old, took a swing. Would have been quite the goal had it made it on frame. But we remain scoreless. 24th minute, we press forward. Lots of opportunities on both sides. It's Herbie Magny. Play on, says the official. Murray not drawing a foul there. 2 shots to 1 in favor of Turks and Caicos Islands.
Jarvis Jones, the player coming in, the number 11, Rennie, in minute number 22.
Going up high for that. Beautifully handling it. Jelani Lawrence.
Ladies and gentlemen, yellow card.
And that is a substitution. Rennie is in for Jarvis Jones. It's Carpenter. Anguilla in possession on the right flank. It's Connor marshaling the midfield. Poor pass there, giveaway. Beret says thank you very much. Looking for Billy Forbes. Been terrorizing back lines for decades, Billy Forbes. Scored the last time these two teams met. As you see, our substitution there, Cardinay Rennie. Plays for West End Predators in his club ball. TCI enjoying a little bit of possession here. Happy to make Anguilla chase. Monsieur on the right flank, looking to his right foot. Pulls it back. We'll play it back. And foul called on Anguilla. It'll be a free kick. It's an easy call on Rennie. Takedown of Cadet. Beret. Go all the way back. Manipulating the opponent with just sheer possession. Beautiful turn, service into the box, but just over the head of Beret. And there's the captain. Beautiful foot skills. Brings it down like an egg catch and then cracks it This is worthy of slow motion. 1, 2 touches. And that does not miss by much. Maybe 12 inches tops. Cannot give that man a yard. You cannot give that man a half yard. Billy Forbes will make you pay. There's head coach Keith Jeffrey. And Rennie almost catching up to that. And of course, that's an easy foul call on Carpenter. Perhaps some frustration, but here's Rennie almost catching up to Samuel, the youngster goalkeeper. Might want to get rid of that in one touch. Gonna work on those foot skills as Ray gets a drink. The captain coming all the way back into the midfield. And there's the high press is on by TCI, but Anguilla able to solve it. We get a good look there at Belizaire. And Kieran Lake Bryan has been down for a good 30 seconds. In the 20 jersey right here. And he just rolled his ankle there. And we all know how it hurts for like the first 60 seconds. Hopefully he'll be okay. It's hard to tell when you roll your ankle, but typically tape it up. It's our lead official, Ignacio Fuentes. It is a crew all from Guatemala. And here is the first minute, almost goal. Look at that touch by the captain, Hughes. One more time, Hughes in front. Look at that leave. I believe it was intentional. And then look at that ball by Monsieur to Paul. Watch this with the left foot. He sees it, just trying to roof it in the upper 90, and there's Billy Forbes with the one touch. One more time, he brings it down, gorgeous, puts himself in position, and did not miss by much. Some quality shots on goal today. And good to see Lake Bryan up. 21-year-old back on the pitch. All even, 11 aside, as we are in the 30th minute. It's Kane Connor. He'll play it out to the right flank. He'll build down that right side, but that ball, a little inaccurate, goes over the sideline for a throw-in, and we will take our first hydration break. We mentioned at the top there will be 2 today. It's 88 degrees to start at kick. Cooling break is necessary at these 3 p.m. starts. You can see the palms blowing. Fortunately, there's a nice east wind to cool things off as we look at Beret and Forbes. Each team having really good opportunities that we just showed you in that nice little highlight package. You just get the feeling that one of these teams is going to capitalize. The goalkeeper for Turks and Caicos, just 14 years. As we look at the stats there, it was early on, it was 50-50, but Turks and Caicos has upped that percentage, 63 to 37, 60-40 if you will, 3 shots to 1, and we saw that one shot from Anguilla that really, in my opinion, was the best shot of the day of being a goal, and just missed it wide left. Off the foot of Carpenter for Anguilla. We're about ready to get back. Just a quick hydration break. And there are 3 countries hosting the Concacaf Nations League. We should point them out. In Group A, it's the U.S. Virgin Islands. They will be playing at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex in Christiansted. Of course, Group B is right here, Turks and Caicos. And Group C is playing in the Cayman Islands in Georgetown. There will be 37 matches this week, September 4th through the 10th. And the competition will continue during the FIFA windows of October and November. So glad to have you with us for this one. It's League C Group B matchup today. Anguilla won the last time these 2 teams met back in March 2024 on PKs, 4-3. It doesn't get much closer than that. A 1-1 draw, and prior to that, 4 days earlier, March 22nd, it was a 0-0 draw. And the reason they met was for a 2026 World Cup qualifier. So exciting, so much excitement leading up to the World Cup. There's a great seam pass in the box. Carpenter, and just steps over it. Somehow it's cleared by TCI. And we go the other direction, but the ball is stolen by Anguilla. Another good opportunity by Carpenter for Anguilla. And we might talk about the young goalkeeper, but he handled himself very well there, Samuel Harvey. Maintaining that clean sheet. We are scoreless, 35th minute. Switching fields, probing from a different angle. That's how you manipulate your opponent. Make them chase. Always uses more energy to chase. And that's why possession is so valued. Doesn't mean you're going to win the game, of course. We've seen results. The Women's World Cup last year, Japan versus the eventual winner in group stage play, did not win the possession battle, but won the game 4-0 over Spain. Still blows my mind. But that's what happens sometimes. But typically possession, if you have more possession, there's a good look at Kane Connor, the 10 jersey. You win the game, and that's why it's valued. Paul will give that up to the long throw, the long arm of the law. Kyle Belizaire plays for the Academy Eagles, just 18 years of age. A lot of youth mixed into this TCI team. Big throw. Looks like with the wind from that side. Messier. Giveaway. Another one. Cadet. To Callum Park. Over to Evans. Changing the point. Nice flick as Anguilla attacks down that right flank. It's Delani Francis with the service into the box. Oh, and a slide, but Rennie unable to get any body part on it, but a quality attacking attempt from Delani Francis with the service. See if we can't see how, oh, beautiful play, defensive by Monsieur. Should be a corner kick. Get a good look at Rennie. He almost felt like that he was going to tap that in and we would be celebrating. But tremendous defensive work by Ross Smith Messier. All right, you see that corner flag. It's going to go against the wind on this set piece. And we are in the final, not quite yet, but we talk about the big 5 moments where a lot of goals are scored. Well, guess what? Set pieces are the next place a lot of goals are scored. We all love run of play goals, but lots of different ways to get it done. As number 19, Lewis Robert Evans, needing some attention, the 26-year-old holding up play. Kane Connor will jog down to the corner flag, pick up the ball. And it will be 10 field players versus 9, as long as Evans is not allowed back on the pitch. Nicholas Lowblack getting a talking to from the lead official. And that ball will be served to the near post, but cleared. Beautiful work by Zidane. There's Junior Paul. Into the box is Paul with the back heel pass. Beret's up to it. And good attacking opportunity, leading to a corner kick for TCI. They're first. You can see Beret just getting that, looking for his teammate, but cleared by Marley Ipinson Fabien. Defender has 7 caps, 24 years of age. But this corner kick will be with the wind. You can see the corner flag. And now we see Evans trotting back onto the field. We are level. Possession once again about 60-40 in favor of TCI. Service. That was a near post service. Billy Forbes on it now. Paul. Play it out wide to Evans. And Evans will go all the way back to Magny. And now we enter the final 5 minutes. Can either side break through? The big 5 moment is the second one here. And they're trying to build out of the back, and all of that pressure causes a turnover. Good look at Lowblack there, the 36-year-old defender. Nicholas succumbed to that high pressure. As we look at the Turks and Caicos head coach, Aaron Lawrence. It's a 20-on-20 battle between Park and Lake Bryan. It'll be a throw in for Anguilla. Head coach Keith Jeffrey holding on to the ball. Long throw down the flank. It's Fleming. And it'll be a free kick coming out. Perhaps a foul on Anguilla. Belizaire to Harvey, over to Magny. They'll go through Park. Back to Evans. See some fans starting to fill in here, rooting for the home side. We are in Turks and Caicos. They are in the all blues here with the yellow trim. As we approach the halfway point, Messier to Beret. And headed out by Kane Connor. Park. Lovely leave by Carpenter, but better defending by Cadet. Carpenter with a foul, and he is carded on Cadet. It's the second yellow card of this game. Callum Park, I believe, got the first one, and now it's Carpenter. Lamar Carpenter getting the yellow. And of course, it changes how you play. It has to, as long as those two gentlemen are still on the pitch. They absolutely cannot get another card. Otherwise, their team has to play a player down, and it's just obviously suboptimal, but it requires discipline not to get that second card. And speaking of, there it is, Callum Park. Got to be careful. Lead official pulls a card out, and now Turks and Caicos has to play a player down. Watch Callum Park here. He did pull up. You could see him pull his leg back, and it's fortunate that he did. You never want to be the player who gets a red card in a match. Just undisciplined, and it really penalizes the team. We've got 3 additional minutes of extra time. Fleming down the flank. Fleming and Beret matchup. It's been a good one so far down this left side. We are awaiting the throw in by Messier. And we are back to live action. We are at TCI FA National Academy, which stands for Turks and Caicos Islands Football Association. Beautiful pitch here as Evans trundles down the left flank, finds Forbes. Forbes, the great fake, but is dispossessed with better defense by Anguilla. There's Park defending. Delani Francis, like a good run-on sentence. He is finally dispossessed, but traveled about 60 yards with the ball at his feet. Don't want to be doing that too much. You want to let the ball do the work. Pass it 60 yards. Don't dribble. Just about 1 minute remaining in stoppage time. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have halftime highlights and stats for you. Catch you up on all the happenings of this one. It's been a really good competitive first half. Ball bouncing around in the box and a bicycle kick clearance. But the offside flag is up. It'll be a throw in for Anguilla. And that is your whistle. 45 down, 45 to go. Your score here in Turks and Caicos Islands, we are at a 0-0 draw. A very good competitive first half. And when we return, we will bring you the second 45 and some halftime stats and highlights. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Concacaf Nations League as we watch the players return to the pitch and the officials in their beautiful bright red tops We are about to get underway for the second half. I'm Jamie Watson, thrilled to be here calling this game for Concacaf. This is the 4th edition of the Concacaf Nations League. And it is a beautiful day here in Turks and Caicos. About 88 degrees when we kicked off. You can see the treetops blowing in the breeze. About a 25-mile-an-hour wind. Hasn't really affected play too terribly much here. 3 shots for Turks and Caicos, 1 for Anguilla. But it has been very back and forth in my opinion and close. The previous edition of the Concacaf Nations League took place last year in the fall, and March of 2024 concluded in Dallas with the final. 59,000 fans saw the U.S. beat Mexico to claim their 3rd straight CNL crown, but it is the 3rd place match where history was made, and Jamaica clinched a 1-0 victory over Panama, making them the first Caribbean team to secure a podium finish in the tournament. Congratulations, Jamaica. And it'll be Maddox Zaydan, the 16-year-old, standing over the ball for Turks and Caicos, waiting for the whistle. And let the game begin. The second half here underway. Turks and Caicos in the all blues wear the Rainbow Warriors of Anguilla in the white tops and the blue shorts, as you see there. Delani Francis, the 18-year-old. Already early discussions between Paul and Francis. Ignacio Fuentes from Guatemala coming over to try to keep things from escalating, which is their job, keep the players safe on the pitch. And there'll be a quick whistle unless players start listening. It's play clean as you look at the rotational players. I'm sorry, the starting players on the breakfast bar on the bottom. It'll be a free kick for Anguilla. That's Nathaniel Owen, as we are in big five moment number 3. The first 5 minutes of the second half. Will we see a goal? We see many goals in the big 5 moments, which is why we pointed out. Magny will play that out wide. Oh, giveaway by very professional foul by Turks and Caicos on Lake Bryan. And a card has come out. I believe it was Belizaire committing the foul. There'll be a free kick in a fairly dangerous spot. As you see Lake Bryan, and it is Belizaire. It's late. Nowhere near the ball. Be a direct free kick. Kane Connor will stand over it for Anguilla, the 20-year-old, plays for Egham Town FC. Talk about the big 5 moments. Well, here's an opportunity. Can Anguilla cash in? And it's punched up in the air. And he wants a handball, doesn't get it. But the youngster, Samuel Harvey, punches that ball high in the air. Let's take a look at the replay. There he parries it up in the air. And there's a header that does hit off the hand, but it is inside the body. The handballs are typically arms extended away from the body. I agree with the no call there with our lead official, Fuentes. Corner kick. The first of this half for Anguilla, it's Connor. Connor looks way high in the air. Bicycle kick, trying to clear it. Be a throw in for TCI. There's Magny. Defender Herbie Magny plays for the SWA Sharks Football Club. Good work by Lake Bryan. Nice tackle by Cadet. Let's watch the replay here. Easy to call that foul on Lake Bryan. Ball was going out of bounds. But Turks and Caicos enjoying the greater possession. One way to disrupt that is physical play. Slowing down play with fouls. Yep, I thought that was a foul on Turks and Caicos. There's the captain who took a big hit. Jermaine Hughes plays for the Roaring Lions FC, and you'll see it right here. Gets the ball away, and of course, Belizaire has to be careful. He has a yellow card, just got one. I mean, dangerous. Living on the edge there of between a second yellow and a red. Here's Beret breaking out on the right flank. It's Carpenter in the middle of the pitch. A little too far forward for his running mate up top. Samuel Harvey pulls that in. Some frustration from Francis. Played that ball out of bounds. Throw in for Evans. He'll go backwards. Magny back to Evans. Good work with that big body shielding. And you see Callum Park on a yellow as well. Number 20 in the All Blues decided not to swing on that slide tackle. Right there, he pulls up knowing that would have been a red. Certainly a second yellow, which equals a red, as you all know. Anguilla. Nathaniel Owen to take this free kick. '53rd minute, scoreless. The pressure builds. Just get a sense that one of these teams will score. Here comes Junior Paul, getting it forward to the 16-year-old, does a nice job. That's number 11, Maddox Zidane, and they go quick. Serve into the box, far post, and punched by Jelani Lawrence. Number 1 in the neon green, the 41-year-old. And this is a good play. Good ball by Beret. And you can see Captain Billy Forbes on the other end, just waiting to pounce. You wonder what the halftime message was. If I'm coaching, it might have something to do with finishing in the attacking third. Both teams are getting opportunities in the attacking third. It's just a matter of the finish. It is the only thing that has been lacking so far in this one, but you do get a sense that a breakthrough will occur. Turks Caicos has a slight advantage. We mentioned at the top, they come in ranked at 38th in Concacaf, where Anguilla is 41st, but last time they played, Anguilla won on PKs after a 1-1 draw. Time before that, it was a 0-0 draw. They're very close. So no surprise, we are at a scoreless draw here. '56th minute, there you see, we are at a 0-0 draw. All of League B playing here at TCI FA National Academy. Turks and Caicos. We get a good look. Head coach Aaron Lawrence there. Maybe some of that hometown magic will come through as a foul is called on Messier. Lake Bryan has had a very good second half, drawing fouls. But we go back to the aforementioned finishing. Here we are in the attacking third. Free kick, set piece for Kane Connor. 10 yards marched off. As we look at Ignacio Fuentes, there are your fouls. Anguilla 10, Turks and Caicos 9. Connor with the dipping ball, spilled, and it is given. And it's the Captain Hughes. Huge goal. Anguilla 1, Turks and Caicos Islands 0. Oh, we talked in the first half about the young man, Samuel Harvey, just 14 years of age. Look at the bend, the dip in that ball by Connor. And the spillage. Credit to Captain. Look at him leap on it. Jermaine Hughes puts Anguilla up 1-0. '57th minute for number 8. I think I spoke that one into existence. Felt like it was coming. We talked about the young man, Samuel Harvey, just 14 in goal, and credit to Kane Connor with that dipping ball. Very difficult to handle for the young man, the young goalkeeper, Samuel Harvey, and indeed he spills it. And the effort by the captain, Jermaine Hughes, to get to that ball and put it in the back of the net. Still plenty of time for the home side to get back. Carpenter, flag stays down. Carpenter with the right foot and didn't get much power on that one. And what a great through ball by Ipinson Fabien. But just caught the top half of that ball. You thought he might strike with the laces, more of a power shot. See some cramping. We mentioned it's warm. And for everybody out there, make sure you're hydrating with water and electrolytes. If you have a big match like today, the night before, the morning of, pre-game, in-game, watch the dip on this ball. And he just isn't able to gather it. And the big man, Jermaine Hughes, the captain, doesn't quit. This is a great lesson for any player, pro or amateur. Never quit. Rebounds happen all the time. Spills, goalkeepers. You keep moving forward, and that's how you get on the scoreboard. Hughes hugging Connor, who certainly should get credit for the beautiful set piece. And we talked at the top, the big 5 moments, also set pieces, and that's what that was. 11 fouls to 8 on Anguilla, 2 yellow cards for Turks and Caicos as Rennie hops off. Cramping is painful, as we all know. Got to get electrolytes into your water to help prevent cramping. And Anguilla will play a man down for the moment. We talked about the last time they played, it was 1-1, so don't be surprised if Turks and Caicos gets an equalizer. And that's that goal by the captain. It was goal number 993 as Forbes is working on the end line, but it's a goal kick coming out. Concacaf Nations League goal 993. I hope I get to call 1,000. That would be fun. It's Nathaniel Owen to take this kick. And it'll be a throw-in. Evans. Kane Connor on the foul once again. How good is Maddox Zidane, the 16-year-old, at drawing fouls? This is how you do it. It's called a quality first touch. You change direction on that first touch, as Zidane did, and it forces defenders to foul you because they are going the opposite direction. All right, it's Zidane and Burry standing over this one, and here comes Turks and Caicos Islands showing short here. It would be a 2v1. I like it. And Burry on it with the service. Blasts it into the wind. It's still in play. And Parks just hoping for something good to happen in that penalty area. And that ball did go over the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Anguilla. I like the creative set piece there. It looks like we'll have a substitution. As you can see, the ball was out of play. '63rd minute. Anguilla leads 1-0 on a goal in the 57th minute by Jermaine Hughes. As you can see, number 18 coming onto the pitch. It's Christopher Luisi, the 19-year-old, plays for Academy Eagles. Also, number 10, Emmanuel Martin, has 2 caps, the 17-year-old, onto the pitch for Turks and Caicos. Goal kick. And they'll play out of the back. See more and more of teams playing out of the back, which is something I enjoy. It's an opportunity for your team to keep possession as opposed to just booting the ball 50 yards, and it could be anybody's ball. What we call 50-50 ball. Play on, says the official. And Junior Paul has gotten one talking to. Kane Connor goes down, and perhaps Ignacio Fuentes is saying, Mr. Paul, next time you foul, this will be a yellow card for you. Be my present to you if you do that again.
Leaving the game, we have the number 12, Roskin Monsieur, and coming in, we have the number 18, Christopher Louis. Also leaving the game, we have the
number 10, Emmanuel Martin, who came onto the pitch. As you see the substitutions on the board.
10, Emmanuel Martin.
Also plays for the Academy Eagles. Nathaniel Owen, once again, to take the free kick. He lofts it into the box where anything can happen. Junior Paul plays it out wide. Away from danger as Magny brings it forward. Lovely, deceptive weight change from Paul. And that time Zidane would have done better to put a touch on it. Ref lets that handball go. I might have called that one. Zidane once again turns it over, but hustles back. Kane Connor rolling around the pitch, not getting the referee's attention. And it'll be Luisi, who just came onto the pitch, number 18. Effortlessly over the fence. We'll do it again. Christopher Luisi. Or Louis. This is League C that we are watching right now. A total of 9 teams. As we watch that replay. 3. It's a good hustle there by Ipinson Fabien. We're watching Group B, which consists of Belize, Turks and Caicos, and Anguilla. Group A is Barbados, Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Group C is St. Kitts and Nevis, Cayman Islands, and British Virgin Islands, BVI. Here you see Ipinson Fabien on that slide tackle. Clean, but he's cramping. There are 16 teams in League B and 16 teams in League A. Follow all the action at Concacaf.com. Just click on the Concacaf Nations League tab as we look at Callum Park. Number 24, Turks and Caicos. Park, 9 caps, 19 years old, already on a yellow card today. And down a goal, it's important that he stay on the pitch. Paul, back to Evans. Belizaire. Possession 65-35. It's growing. It was closer to 60-40 early on in this match, and Turks and Caicos, while they are winning the possession battle, scoreboard says something else, doesn't it? Here comes Carpenter pouncing on this one. Carpenter with the left-footed shot and a save. Terrific save that time by Samuel Harvey, keeping his team in it. Evans on the turn. Looks like a rugby player. Junior Paul. Back to Evans. There's Cadet. Lovely touch by Cadet. And just couldn't do enough to keep it on the field of play was Emmanuel Martin. Expecting or anticipating a water break. Zidane, play it up to Forbes with the shot. Oh, he wanted that one. It got away from him, went wide left. He's usually much technically better than that shot there, but just unable to put that on frame. And here's Carpenter coming into the box, and that left-footed shot that time beautifully defended by goalkeeper Samuel Harvey. Once again, here comes Paul, back to Forbes. Beautiful C pass and a shot, and well blocked. Oh, he needed to take that first time. But Anguilla coming up big time with the block defensively to keep this match at 1-0 in their favor. Turks and Caicos is a knocking. The hometown crowd sitting on the edge of their seat, just waiting to jump up and cheer for a goal for their home team to get the equalizer in this one. Callum Park will switch fields, come near side to Evans. He'll come down this left flank. And the captain, too heavy of a touch there. But looking for Paul, who gets behind the defense. Unable to exploit that space, however. And let's look at another sub. Number 17, that's Javon Lloyd coming onto the pitch. And coming off is the cramp-ridden man, Marley Ippenson Fabienne. He is out. Javon Lloyd, 22 years of age, currently unattached. Another sub that's come on. Keneal Clerville, number 2 for Turks and Caicos, is in. Anguilla in the box, Anguilla! go! He looks to the sky and says, finally, Carpenter cashes in. Anguilla 2, Turks and Caicos 0. 74th minute, Lamar Carpenter. Number 9, he's been knocking. I'm sure they were looking for an offside flag, but didn't get one, and he knocks it near post, rolls it in with the instep of his left foot. Spin cycle, goal. Coming onto the pitch is Jared Smines, number 14. He is 17 years of age, has 7 caps for his country. 75th minute, and Anguilla doubles their lead. Turks and Caicos, 15 minutes plus to get a couple of goals to get some points in this one. Cadet. Oh, lovely touch by Magny. Paul to the captain, Forbes. Zidane. Beautiful seam pass to Martin, near post. And a corner kick is given to Turks and Caicos. The first one of the second half for them. And Billy Forbes upset with Martin on that service. It'll be the youngster, the 16-year-old Maddox Zidane, to take this corner kick. It'll be a left-footed outswinger. Ignacio Fuentes having words with Martin. No tomfoolery, he says. There's a low-driven ball! Oh, just on the outside of the post, Forbes. My goodness, he has been close. What a header. Watch this, gorgeous, just outside of the post. That is a good delivery, and I think the cooling break happened a little bit later. There you see the goal scorers. Hughes in the 57th minute and Carpenter in the 74th minute. Anguilla leads 2-0. Here's the first goal, the spill. There's Hughes, jumps on it. One more time. It had such English on it from Kane Connor, but the captain got on top of it to put Anguilla up 1-0. And here's Carpenter. He has been knocking. This one is blocked, but it just shows you how Carpenter has had several opportunities in this game. And this time he doesn't miss. He spins and twirls and able to get it in the near post. And it's hard to see offside. It does appear, but there's no way to tell from this angle. But he looks to the heavens and says, "Thank you." And Billy Forbes doing a lot of knocking. Look at that header. I think it caromed off of his shoulder.
And for the Turks and Caicos Islands, substitution in the 73rd minute with the number 19, Rose Roberts Evans leaving the game, and the number 2, Neil Clairville, entering the game. Thank you.
Each team in this group will play each other twice, so they'll all get a total of 4 games. And Martin defends that well. back to Herbie Magny. Cadet plays it at Belazaire. And that'll be a foul on Turks and Caicos. Kieran Lake Bryan has done a nice job drawing several fouls in this second half. The Rainbow Warriors with those kits that are gorgeous. The blue and the white with the orange trim. A good combination. That ball is played far post, but no one home. Martin. Looking for a through ball was Junior Paul. But Turks and Caicos needs to get in the attacking third and get one back. And that cross goes over the end line for a goal kick. Jelani Lawrence with the ball in his hands. The 41-year-old goalkeeper plays for Docks United FC. Stands nearly 6 feet tall and currently has a clean sheet to his name. And a yellow card probably given for delaying on the goalkeeper. I mean, there's just so much time to go to be delaying at this point. But there are many ways to kill a game, and you could kill time at any point. Junior Paul onto his left foot. Martin. Back to Park, over to Cadet. And another poor pass by Cadet, and it's intercepted. Is Rennie. He is dispossessed. Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, yellow card issued to player number 1 for Anguilla, and yellow card for Anguilla.
Indeed, it was a time-wasting yellow card for Jelani Lawrence. It's Callan Park to Cadet. Zayden out to Martin. Back to Zayden. Ball still in play. Kane Connor on top of it. Oh, that is a handball, and it is called. So Turks and Caicos gets a good opportunity here. There's the handball by number 23. That, you see the hands, the arms extended outside of the body. That is the definition of a handball, and looking for perhaps a PK there. Not given though. Maddox Zidane will take this free kick with his left foot. Far post. Zidane back on it. It's Junior Paul on the left side into the penalty box now. Service across. Callan Park plays it back out to Paul. Park will loft this up high. Anything that you float up into the air like that on a day like today where it is windy is going to be an advantage for the goalkeeper. It's just going to be hung up. That's why you saw the set piece the second goal. It was a low-driven ball that was spilled by the goalkeeper. That is going to be effective on a day like today. Anything that you play up high is just going to not be effective. Low-driven balls in the attacking third is what Turks Caicos is looking for right now as they try to get back into this one. Good run by Martin, who just came onto the pitch. Service into the box. And then, oh, Junior Paul had a sitter, but just blasted it over the bar. Would have liked to have seen Paul. There was really no one around him for a second. He had perhaps a touch to bring it over to his right foot and get a better look at the goal, but not to be. But good touches in the attacking third. Can't score if you're not in the attacking third. I mean, you can score from outside of it, but most goals obviously scored inside the attacking third. '85th minute. Throw in for Anguilla and Fleming.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the captain, Forbes. Oh, what a great ball through. Junior Paul is onto it, but he's on the end line, no angle. Plays it back to Forbes. Oh, I thought he had a good look at it. Goal kick coming out. Billy Forbes is just always going to be a danger up top for Turks and Caicos Islands. Looks to be some construction behind the pitch. Be really cool to watch the game from that level. Let's talk about number 4 coming onto the pitch. That's Paul Phillips. Plays for FISA Elite, 26 years of age. Comes onto the pitch for Callum Park. Charged with scoring goals, I am sure. Been very impressed with the 16-year-old Maddox Zidane. And I believe that's going to be Phillips called for a foul there.
Ladies and gentlemen, substitution for the Turks and Caicos Islands in the 86th minute. Leaving the game, we have the number 20, Callum Park, and entering the game, we have the number 4, Paul Phillips.
That was a poor giveaway by Magny, but a shot by Rennie. Did not get all of it. So we keep seeing that possession has been most by Turks Caicos Islands, but they're down 2-0 on the scoreboard. Comes a long throw by Fleming. I'm sorry, that's Belizaire, my bad. Kyle Belizaire. '89th minute, we will have some added time. Comes the long throw. And I believe it was an illegal throw, I think. You can't, it's my guess. It's Ignacio Fuentes. Our lead official's done a nice job today. Gonna add some more time onto this game. That was the play before boot to the chest, and he was bearing down. Martin was bearing down, but Rennie, who's had some cramping problems. Here's your goal. The spill by the keeper, the young man Harvey, and the captain, Jermaine Hughes, leaps on top of it in the 57th minute, but it was really Connor with the service. And here comes Lamar Carpenter, turns and spins. What a service from way deep. I believe that was Lake Bryan who served that ball. A 50-yard dime. And Anguilla goes up 2-0 in the 74th minute.
That there will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time.
And we see 3 additional minutes shown by our 4th official, Mario Escobar of Guatemala. And there is a yellow card shown to Cadet, Mickelson Cadet, 24-year-old. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 yellow cards total. There's the ball floated up into the box, headed out. Unable to keep it in. So it'll be a throw in for Anguilla. And Rennie apparently is okay. He is up. He wants to come back onto the pitch, but to get approval from the official, of course.
In minute 90+1. Thank you.
And Martin just blasted out of the back. No, that was Clerville, forgive me, number 2. Keneal Clervin, number 2, blasted out of the back, just trying to relieve pressure as in these last few minutes as we get a good look at Samuel Harvey, just 14 years of age. He'll be 15 in October. What a bright future ahead of that young man. Corner kick coming up for Anguilla, the second corner kick of this half, and it will be Jared Smines to take it. They'll look to go short, perhaps to kill time. Could be my least favorite thing about professional or amateur football is the killing of the clock of taking the ball to the corner. What if we made it illegal? Here comes Clerville in his red boots, looking sharp to Junior Paul. Junior Paul down the left flank. And could be nearing the end here. It's also the second corner kick for Turks and Caicos. And they'll go short. Lovely move there by Zidane. Clerval, the left foot, chip. And there is your final whistle. And the cheers from Anguilla, your final score, Anguilla 2, Turks and Caicos Islands 0. It was the captain, Jermaine Hughes, in the 57th minute. And in the 74th minute, Lamar Carpenter puts Anguilla up 2-0. And you know what? They found a way to finish. Whereas Turks and Caicos, they had several shots, 3+, and just were not able to get the ball in the back of the net. But a well-played, well-fought game by both sides here in the first match of Concacaf Nations League tournament. Many more games to be played. Stay with us. When we come back, we will give you full-time match highlights and statistics. Don't go anywhere. And our full-time match highlights presented here for you all the way back to the beginning. The very important handshake.
Number 19.
The captains with the officials, our head coaches showing the love for each other. It is just a game, the beautiful game it is. And early on, Carpenter, part of his frustration, hands to head. Look at this layoff by the captain, and it would have been a golazo had it gone in. But look at this dime from Monsieur to Junior Paul. One more time, right on his left foot. And he knew what he wanted to do with it, just couldn't execute. And here's the great Billy Forbes. Watch him bring this ball down to present an opportunity to shoot on goal. And one more time, it's Carpenter who just seemingly steps over the ball. And that time, a great save by the goalkeeper, Samuel Harvey. Anguilla was pressing, and got a toe on that was Monsieur. Otherwise, Rennie might have put that in the back of the net. This is Delani Francis down that right flank. Wonderful wing play from him most of the afternoon. And watch this bending ball. I mean, incredible. This was the goal by Hughes. The first goal, 57th minute, and really it was Kane Connor's set piece where he just dipped that ball and Harvey couldn't handle it. And this is, one more time, Lamar Carpenter, he kept knocking. That one was blocked by Harvey. But this time, oh yes, the third time is a charm. And this time, Lamar Carpenter puts it in the back of the net in the 74th minute. He does not miss, and he doubles the lead for Anguilla. Gives a big point to the sky. But Billy Forbes, watch this header. What a threat he is always. My goodness. But in the end, it was Anguilla. They take this one. Your final score, 2-0. The full-time stats right ahead for you. 10 shots in the end. At halftime, they were behind in shots, so Anguilla came out firing in that second half. And look at the possession, 65% to 35%. But you know what? Anguilla takes the win in this one. 14 fouls for Turks and Caicos, 4 yellow cards, 12 for Anguilla, and 2 yellow cards. Boy, what a physical matchup it was today. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank our amazing production crew, my producers, Andrew Forsythe and Ryan Young. I am Jamie Watson saying so long from the Concacaf Nations League. Thank you for joining us.